How do you spend
I've done
Valentine's Day
that
alone?
like the last 21 years of my life.
Wow. You don't have a
Even
social
when
life,
I've
do you?
had like a boyfriend, like I've had boyfriends of like years, but it's almost like they're like, okay, Valentine's Day is stupid. F that. And they break up with me like a month before.
But why do they think Valentine's Day is stupid?
I don't know.
Well, actually, let's rewind it for a
that's-
second. Why do you think Valentine's Day is stupid? Or do you think it's a great day? Or do you think it's a...
I think it's a great day. I think it's a great day, not even like as someone that's been single for every Valentine's Day of my life. I mean, I think Valentine's Day, I've spent it kind of with my friends and my mom. Like, I think of it as a day of love. It doesn't necessarily have to be a day of romantic love. Like, it's a day that, like, even when we were kids, we were like, here's a Valentine for every one of our classmates, right? Like, I didn't romantically love all of them, but here's, like, my love and like, a little baby card and a lollipop. Like, I think that's cute. I think, like, it's definitely, like, an emphasis on, like, romantic love, which is cute. And it would be nice to celebrate with someone, but, I mean... If it's Valentine's Day, you can shoot a text to people that you love and be like, hey, like, it's a day of love. Just love you so much. Thank you for everything you do for me. It's like a day of love and appreciation.
But in terms of, like, I know you spend time with family and friends, but do you do anything? Like, do you go to their houses? I know it's not Christmas or New Year's or anything like that, but do you go out? Do you stay in? Do you just do that text message thing? Do you go to work and treat it as a normal day? Like,
I would say work and treat it like a normal day. Tuesdays I have school. So I would spend it with my friends that I have at school because we're all in the same program. We've gone up in first years together. So it'd be like a day where I would be like, hey, like, I appreciate you. And maybe I would, like, for the last couple years, I've always made a little kit. Like, when I was in my first year of university, in all of my classes, because in my bachelor CYC group, we all just go to every class together. So like the first class, which is like homeroom, I guess you could call it, but it's not homeroom. But it's not homeroom because now I sound young. But it's like the first class that we all had on like the day of Valentine's Day. We were gonna go to like 3 other classes before. I got those like little kid kindergarten Valentines.
aww.
And I wrote one out. Like, I didn't know everyone personally at that point, but I wrote out like from like my class roster like a Valentine's for everyone. I just put it on like the very front thing of the classroom, and I was like, everyone, like, just find your name and take a Valentine. Like, just wanted to say I appreciate you guys and like your support and like
So
our educational
you're
thing.
Cupid, but not.
Coaches don't play.
Oh my god.
Coaches don't play. I promise you I give the best relationship advice, but here I am, single. It's been actually a year since I've been with someone properly.
4 months for me. It's very fresh. And that's not why we're having this discussion right now. It's just that it happens that, you know, how do you spend Valentine's Day alone? Because normally I wouldn't go over the top, but like, you know, I would pick her up, I'll take her to McDonald's and then, you know, do something special afterwards, if you know what I mean. But
like bunnies.
yeah, but like sometimes it'd be, you could get a rose, but like my personal belief is that, you know, every day, if you tell that person that you love them, why do you need a particular day to say,
I really love you?
yeah, like it doesn't make any sense. Like everything that I've done throughout the year should prove that. Like, I know it's nice to, you know, say it and do those stuff, but a lot of people go over the top.
Yeah.
Like they go really crazy. They, you know, they do the hotel, they do, maybe some girls will jump out of a cake, or like, I don't know, but there's
hot.
yeah, I know. I need that right now. But am I allergic to cake? Anything on cake?
Icing boobs?
No, but like you see, like even on TV, like I know it's commercialized to a sense, but like you see, you know, that hotel room and with, you know, petals with, you know, hearts on the bed and, you know, petals leading up and champagne and all this stuff. Like,
I think like maybe Valentine's Day is for the very fresh love that you find like under a year. So Valentine's Day would be something that you really celebrate at the beginning. And then I don't know like how to really explain it, but something once you've been together for like 4 or 5 years, maybe like you guys have been in this grown-up relationship for so long that you have a grown-up relationship where like your lives combined together every day, or like however many days of the week that they are combined. And then all of a sudden there's like this one day where you can just take a break from your everyday lives and like your love for each other on like every day. But there's just one day that's like a little bit extra special. So maybe some people like they live together and like every day they're spending doing the whole going to bed together. So like this one day, they're like an anniversary or like Valentine's Day, it's a time that they can go out and be like, let's refresh and let's find our love. And this is like, we can kind of set a reset. Not like a reset.
do you mean role play?
No Nav.
Oh.
I mean, like, there's this day, like, say, like, if you and I were, like, together and we live together all the time and, like, we see each other every day, it just becomes, like, a best friend friendship. Like, we love each other like that. But there's this one day where I'm like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. We're going to go do something outside of our everyday norm.
Roleplay.
No! Outside of our everyday norm, and we're just going to express with each other in a separate outside environment.
I get what you're saying, though. It's a break from every day.
different.
Yeah, I get it. I can see that happening for sure, because if you're with that person 24/7 and, you know, you are living with that person, but, like, I just don't see that. Why do we need a day to do that? Like, for me personally, I could literally go out, I could go to a restaurant, I could sit there, I could have a steak, I have a wine by myself and call it a day. I could do that, you know. I could go and see the tower by myself. I could go skating by myself. I could do all this stuff by myself. I don't need a female or a male companion to enjoy myself. So I could do that on Valentine's Day, but, like, if I'm with somebody...
Well, that's how you spend Valentine's Day alone. That's what you would do. Like, for me, like, for the Valentine's Day, like, I spend it with my friends during the day or my coworkers. And then if I go home, I'd take my mom out to dinner or my mom would take me out to dinner or something like that. We'd get each other a little thing of chocolate or a thing of flowers. Doesn't even have to be roses. I get my mom, like, those little bouquets from Walmart. I think, like, those different variety of flowers are cute. And then I probably just go home, spend it, run a bubble bath, and just chill.
Bubble bath and wine.
Yeah.
Anyways. Sorry, getting off track here. But yeah.
Like bubble bath boobs.
So if you weren't spending it alone, would you want, like...
Bubble bath. And
well, yeah, but close your eyes.
Boobs.
Would you want, like, the chocolate, the flowers, all those stuff? No, not at all. You just want to see your guy and that's that?
See my guy do something, like, I don't know, maybe spend quality time together, just do something different.
So you're pretty much saying that you're spending time non-distracting. It's just going to be focused on you and that, like, person, and that's it. We
don't even necessarily have to go anywhere. Like, it's just kind of a day that we just kind of recognize each other a little bit more. And just, like, a day of just appreciation and respect and love. Like,
yeah, but the question is that why can't you do that all year round?
Oh, you absolutely do. I mean, that's how relationships work.
So why is Feb 14th dedicated to that?
Why do you hate February 14th?
No, I'm just trying to comprehend
like, you don't need
everywhere,
a day.
everywhere
but
you
it's
go,
just like
you go to the mall, there's love music on. You go to Shoppers Drug Mart, there's chocolate everywhere. You go to every single store, there's chocolate, like there's roses, there's everything. Some
people's love language isn't that all the time. Some people just don't. Some people can't comprehend. Like, if people's love language isn't gift giving, they will never give gifts, and that's just like how.
I've never thought of it that way.
There's just this kind of how they are. Like, if they aren't the person to be like, hey, like, I appreciate you and I love you so much any other day of the year, but then, like, they're kind of guided and coached to be like, hey, this is the day that you tell your girl or you tell your guy that you love them, and, like, this is how you can kind of show appreciation without coming out of your own comfort level. Because like me, like that's awful. My love language is definitely like, oh, what is that called? Mine's like gift giving, but it's acts of service. Don't even go down that dirty road.
I was just
it's like acts of service. Like
detail.
I would love to cook my boyfriend or my girlfriend dinner, or like I would like do their laundry. Like, not even in a housewife type of way, but it's like just something to show, like, hey, I was thinking about you. I know I can take this off your plate. Let me do it for you so that you can just relax.
So you're pretty much doing it with love.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Or it's like, if I know that you have, like, this was a big thing because, like, I'm an athlete girlfriend. Like, all my boyfriends have been athletes. If I know that they have a game, I'll come to the game. What does that tell you? Sorry?
Nothing.
All of my boyfriends have been athletes. So if I've gone to their, like, my ex-boyfriend, he played high-level baseball. So I would go to his games with a cooler full of, like, his favorite Gatorade, his favorite snacks. I would make him sandwiches for in between games. And I would have his ice pack for his shoulder because he was a pitcher. And the cooler, and I'd bring it. Because I know, like, he would forget to do that.
Why are you in wife mode already?
Because I feel like I'm at the age, like, I know I'm 21. Like, that's a lot to say. Like, I'm at the age where this is, like, the rest of my life. But you're kind of building... like, I don't want character, and like you're kind of building into things that could potentially be the rest of your life. So if you're gonna be wifey one day, why not just be wifey from the bat? Here, this is what I want.
Are you listening? Are you listening right now? She's 21, and this is what she's saying. What's your excuse? Comments below.
Yeah, what's your excuse?
So,
but this is me. Like, coaches don't play. Like, you know, like I've been single for so long. Like,
I get it. So what are you doing this Valentine's Day? Like, what would you want to do? You're by yourself. What do you want to do? I know you talked about friends. You talked about family. You know, what do you want? If you had anything that you could do, just one thing that you could do for Valentine's Day by yourself, what would you do?
Bubble bath.
Besides bubble bath, we already spoke about that in your rubber ducky.
Bubble bath, get absolutely fried out of my mind.
You're talking about...
Oh, yeah.
Both?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But, like, I don't know. I maybe make myself, like, a nice dinner or go out with my mom or something like that and just spend time. Kind of like, it's a day of love. It's kind of like loving on myself. Because, like, a lot of the, like, other times of the year, I'm super hard on myself. Like, I'm always, like, school, or, like, work. Like, I would do anything for everyone else throughout the year. Maybe that's just the time until I find the person I spend Valentine's Day with. That's the time where I just take time to myself. And I'm just like, hey, like, tell myself, like, you're doing a great job. You're kind of like, and like tell it, like, just like kind of go in and tell myself, like, hey, like, everything's gonna be okay. Like, you're doing great. You've made it this far. Keep going. It's like a little day of just
pep talk yourself.
Like, just go, just keep going. Yeah.
Isn't that what New Year's is for?
No, I mean, New Year's resolutions are so easy to break. It's right there at the beginning of the year. And if you already broke your New Year's resolution, you could just be like, okay, like, it's okay.
Have you broken your New Year's resolution?
Yes.
I didn't have one this year. Actually, I do have one, but, you know, I'm living it right now. This was my New Year's resolution, but that's a different story. But no, for myself, I literally just want to go out for like a lobster dinner. To be honest, like, I just want to go there, just experience that lobster. Like, I can't open a lobster, I can't eat a lobster properly, so I'm gonna fight with this food, and everybody's gonna be looking at me. But that's
swinging around by its tail. Like, what do I do?
Just taking a bit. But yeah, that's me. I'm simple that way. Like, but I do that all year round though. So, but I don't fight with a lobster all year round. So probably this year I'll do that. I might end up at Red Lobster. So if you do see me down there, say hi.
Bring me some biscuits. Those are so good.
You're with your mom. You want my food? Oh yeah.
Red Lobster. I can't eat Red Lobster food, but I can go for the chicken fingers and some biscuits.
You're missing out.
My body's made in a terrible way, man.
Get that allergy thingy test and get fixed.
How you fix that?
I don't know. Needles. Doctors.
Steroids.
But yeah, so that's how I'm gonna spend my Valentine's Day. So yeah, put in the comments below, you know, what you're going to be doing for Valentine's Day, whether it's alone or with your boo. If I was with my boo, I don't think I'd do the dinner thing.
Oh, God, I would never go out for dinner on Valentine's Day.
Because what if somebody, you know...
On Valentine's Day, if you're with your significant other, you're sitting like this, next to the table beside you. At, like,
yeah, that's true, too.
And it just doesn't feel like you're spending that time... together, like, intimately, and not even like intimately, like, sexually, just like being there in each other's presence, like 100%.
Like when you first started dating. Yeah. No, like, if I were with my boo, I'd probably, I don't know, do something out of the ordinary, whether it be take her out for do some paintings, you know, together, or a sculpture. I was watching Bones and I saw them making, you know, like one of those sculpture things. I don't know.
Clone a Willy.
Oh,
have you ever seen that?
Yeah. They won't be able to do mine. They need double package. Anyways. No. Ice skating. Maybe if she was around, or
I love ice skating.
I can't stop.
There's no boards at most places for you to hit.
Bushes.
Damn. You should have one of those backpacks that the kids wear when they're like really shitty kids. Like I had one of those, but the ones that would go and just like fuck off. That was me. So my mom had me on like that backpack leash. Someone should.
You were one of those kids?
I was one of the backpack leash kids.
That is so horrible. I always used to say, like, whoever parent that was, that kid's probably really horrible. Like, behaved really badly.
Here I am. That's why I'm on a delinquent list.
Oh, you're on one of those?
Oh, yeah, you've seen it.
Oh, Oh yeah, that's
Me and all your boys.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, all the boys. There's a lot more people that are part of NCC. We are gonna have different segments with them, around. But right now it's just us, unfortunately. But yeah.
Nobody else better, huh? You couldn't get anyone else.
Nah, I can't get anybody else on the show right now because I'm not very popular right now. So I have to.
Gotta settle.
Yeah, I gotta settle for you. So yeah.
Okay.
But we talked about being.
But you need to have that. Sorry, you need to have that backpack leash. So when you go into those bushes, someone can just yank you right back out.
You would just laugh at me.
I would, but then at least you'd have like a little monkey backpack on, and I could just pull you back out.
You know what? If I go ice skating, I'll have a camera and we will record it. How's that? We'll put it on TikTok. We'll see how that works out. But we talked about all this stuff here. But how do we deal with? We talked about being alone, and we did talk about going out. Who actually pays for Valentine's Day now, or who pays for dinner when we're out? Because is it the guy's responsibility? Is it the girl's responsibility?
I would fight.
What do you think?
Pay. I would fight.
Why would you fight to pay?
I don't know. I mean, like Valentine's Day or like even dinner in general, it's not a man's responsibility to provide everything all of the time. Okay, for me, my personal belief, like I would never be like one of those people that would rely on someone else to provide for them, because that's just not like, in my mind, like stable for what I want to achieve. That's stable for some people, so I would never judge anyone for being like a single home, like a single person income in a household. Like I would never be one to judge that, because that's like how a lot of people live and they prefer it that way and it works for them and their family. But that would personally never work for me, and like my drive and my want to and my want to also provide. Like I would want to also I would want it to be equal.